ACL, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna finish up saucer. So it's saucer day here. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for the like, ACL. Appreciate that. If that was you. I'm not late today? You're not late today? No. You could be late any day. You don't even have to come, man. Appreciate it though. What's poppin', party people? What's up, Joel? How you doing, bud? A member of the Wolff pack, as I see. Weren't able to figure out how to quit the membership for you. So I have to do something that everybody that watches me nonstop has seen me do 1,000 times. I have to make the saucers for the order that I made the last couple days. I already got a good head start. Just kind of need to finish it up. So, looking forward to the weekend. It's Friday for normal working people. Awesome, man. I do hope you have a great weekend. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, doing well. Trying to finish up this order. And then tomorrow I can start on another order. I need like a bell. Ding! Order's done. I have one. I know I have one somewhere. Old school one too. Order's ready. That's it. I'm bringing one down here. And actually, we should have a bell for the Pottery bingo stuff going on too, right? Cake. Yeah, that's what you're watching. Cake. I'm making cake. Where's the woman so you can be Patrick Swazi? What's that? What's Patrick Swazi? Never heard of such a thing. Is that another Potter here on YouTube or something? King Alex. Make it fast. I am. You got it. Your request is being fulfilled. It's from the movie Ghost. Never heard of such a thing. That's a movie? Is that new? Don't know what you're talking about. I'm guessing you haven't seen. No, I don't know. What you making? I'm making plates to go underneath my flower pots that I make. I'm a flower pot maker by trade. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making the saucers, the drip pans, plates, whatever you want to call them. How old are you? I'm old enough. Oh, actually, don't mention your age if you're under 18, please. Do you know Casper the Ghost? No. Who's Casper? Is he unfriendly? Is he a mean ghost? Oh, shit. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nico. You like pink birds? I like pink birds. Cool. Like flamingos. Can you mew? Can I mew? Like a cat. Just making plates. Here, I'll do a flip for you. How about that? Flip. How about that? I make what I make. Sell what I sell. Do what I do. That not cake? No, it's not cake. Thanks for the 6 legs, guys. Dr. Annie Adams. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I am too. No pun intended. I'm making saucers to go under all those flower pots I made for that order. So that's the plan. I got to get these done, and then tomorrow it's on to making another order. And Sunday, another order. And then Monday, another order. I'm glad I just thought of that, though. I do need a ding. Like a bing. For multiple reasons. I need multiple bells. Let's just say that. Hello, I love watching your pottery. Cool, thanks. Well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I love that you're here. Hope everybody in here is having a good day. And welcome to the live stream. I've been doing live streams for a while now. I'm a potter by trade, as I would say. Some would say art, craft. I say trade because you gotta, look, I'm a production potter, so I treat it like a trade. Though it is an art or a craft or anything you want to call it. Biko says, when I was younger, I broke like 6 plates on accident, but while my mom was not home. Well, were you honest about it, at least? Or did you just be like, I don't know what happened? What do you mean there's plates broke? Or missing? I can't remember breaking any plates, to be honest with you, when I was younger. Where are your new shirt, bro? Buy a new shirt? I wash this shirt and I reuse it. Clay is a messy thing, so I use specific shirts for clay. Smocks as we call them. So no, if I bought a new shirt every single day, that would be a little ridiculous. Plus, I could just clean this out outside with a garden hose and wash it. So why would you just buy a new one? That's wasteful thinking. I think I have been at all the live streams. All of them? Since like I started live streaming, I guess my first one was, what, last March maybe? And then I kind of started going normally or often, what, June? So that's 6 months, or yeah, 7, 8, whatever the heck months it is at this point. Your mom was upset, but sorry. Okay. Well, so you're honest about it. Good. This Mountainous Media, does pottery still make a job nowadays? I don't know much about it. So, well, it's been my job since the 90s, so. Yeah, you can most certainly hone in and learn how to do it and turn it into a job. It takes a long time to do it. It's not an overnight thing. So, a lot of learned behavior and stuff you got to do, but you can get there if you want to. So, I would say the answer is yes. Not hitting on you. Well, thanks for not doing that. My wife would not appreciate it. Love your accent. Nice. Well, it's just, I'm stuck in between New York and Boston, so I don't know what the heck it is. It's not Boston. I'm not from Boston. And I'm not from New York. I'm right in the middle. I don't know what that means, Alex. Yeah, I think. Nice. Nice ACL. Okay, Alex. You just hi. Ask you a personal question, as long as it's not too personal. I don't care. Whatever. If I don't want to answer it, I'll tell you I don't want to answer it. Mountainous Media, thanks. Love the creativeness and craftsmanship in it. Hey, thanks, Mountainous Media. Do you have a channel, Mountainous Media? If so, what do you do? Only mildly personal. That's interesting. Have you been rolling around in clay? That's mild. No, I have not. You mean ever in my life? I guess it is on my back too, isn't it? What happens is sometimes I need to do something with my phone and I kind of just go like this on my back and just wipe my hands off. So that's why there's clay on my back. So that wasn't mildly personal. That was just a legitimate question. Let's see. If you dude, no, I haven't. No. I'm a straight man, married to the love of my wife. So no, I have not. I guess kissing like a dying loved one on his forehead, does that count? John, hello. Mountainous Media. I only have one video, sadly. I go downhill skateboarding in my free time. Nice! I love to make more videos, but don't have time because of work and stuff. Cool. Hey, that's risky business. I've seen, we have some very large pitch hills around here in the northwest corner of Connecticut, and I see people all the time just going longboarding down the hills. I'm like, damn. And they're going fast. I pass them on my motorcycle going, man, you want me to clock you? And they look over, what? I don't want them to fall. So, well, Reed, what are you making today? I'm making saucers for the order that I was working on for the last 2 days. So I'm gonna try to fly through these saucers. That's the plan. Well, how's your day going, well, Reed? Hope you're doing well. Joyce, what's up? Another member of the Wolf Pack. Welcome to you, Joyce. Always a pleasure to see you. Such a kind human being, at least in the comments that I know of. Wink. What, dude? What kind of question is that? No, I haven't. That's pathetic. That'd be a pathetic thing to do, in my opinion. Not that anybody can see what you wrote, because it was health review. Can we see scraping up close? The saucer edge? It's just a 45-degree angle little piece of metal that I cut. So, you could use anything, but made it myself. I make a lot of the tools myself. Let's see. Graham, hi, watching from England. Cool. I love England. I want to go back. I only went once. Went to Manchester, all over Yorkshire, and then up to the Lake District. But I want to go back. That was in 2001, so I was 20 years old. It turned into a bit of a pub crawl, as you guys call it. A bit of one, I should say. Bob, I can't answer that question. I mean, I would say that happiness, being happy, how happy is happy? If that's what you mean by the word, because that's the original usage of the word. Yeah, I've been watching all your video streams. I just checked. Wow, cool. That's awesome. Graham says, subscribe to your channel. Thanks. Appreciate it, Graham. Nice to have you in here. Yeah, I have no idea what you just wrote either. It's held. Well, it's so smooth with that tool. Thanks, Will Reed. It's just it was something I needed to come up with to make these properly, because these need to be made so the pot sits flat perfectly on here. And I could turn these into regular eating plates, but that's why I'm stamping my name on them. I would never stamp my name on a plate, but I'm stamping them because they're going to be used for sausage. So they will not be glazed. I will put a different kind of epoxy sealer on them, so they will not be food safe, but they are safe for the plants and for your tables. I hate that you've been working on the same piece for a long time. Wow, dude, it's gonna be that kind of day, huh? Well, tell your grandmother I'm sorry for having a grandson like you. Melinda said, hi. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Pub crawl. Yeah, I was. I wasn't really crawling from pub to pub. I think there was only a moment where I was crawling to a bed, but it was a bit of a pub crawl. How many years have you been making pottery? I've been making pottery since I was a little kid. Here I am. That's me. Big change, huh? Been making pots my whole life. My dad's a potter, so he had me on the wheel before I even remember. I do remember that photo though, because some creepy guy came into the shop and said, "Can I take a picture of your son?" And I looked up at him, and here's another photo of me looking like. Actually, it was a good photo, I thought. I was always embarrassed by the photo, especially when I was younger, because my dad had it as a postcard in the shop. So you know how it is as like a teenager, and you see a picture of yourself, and imagine that being a picture of yourself being a postcard in a store. Is that the way to say? I'm missing stuff. I don't know how to say your name, Swamin. Welcome to you. Well, Reed, is the same tool you use on the bottom of the pot? Yes, it is the same tool. You're soaking in all the information, well, Reed. You've been making pots? I think I've asked you this. I think you said you were going to. It's simple questions melt the brains so hard they can. Well, I don't know. My brain isn't completely melted, but that's the problem about being stupid. It only hurts the people around you, not yourself. Mountainous Media, subscribe. Awesome. Gotta go to the store. Keep up the good work. All right, sounds cool. So you run a store? Cool. Best of luck to you, and thank you so much for subscribing, Mountainous Media. Appreciate you, and we'll hope to see you back in here. Gail, what's going on, Gail? We've already had like 4 or 5, just to let you know, Gail. I'm gonna get a bell too, just to let you know. So ding. Not just for orders. We need an order bell and a bingo bell. Oh, so cute. Bonnie Laddie. Yeah, I lost my blonde hair. I'm losing the hair on the top of my head as well. It's still there. It's going. I don't know, guys. It feels a little warmer today. I can feel it coming. Spring may be coming. Graham, thank you for sharing the photo, and amazing you are carrying on with a family tradition. Thanks, Graham. Yeah, my grandfather was an abstract painter. My father is a flower pot maker, just the same as I. Different styles and everything, but he focuses more on traditional stuff. I kind of just make what I like, and if it looks like a traditional piece, it does. So yeah, I guess you'd have to say 3 generations of artists in a way. Very slowly. Will Reed says very slowly, mostly failing. Failing is, hey, that's teaching you a lot. If whatever you're up to, failing is a huge part of this. So just keep doing it. About making some rim tools and scrapers this weekend, kind of like you have. Nice. Yeah, try out, and just try out different things. Like you can literally use like a bread scraper or a tile. That could be used for bread scraping, or you can go in the store and get a tile grout at the hardware store. You can use that as a tool. You can use anything. Just use your brain. Look around at things and say, yeah, I can make that. Use that as a tool. The Shuriken Zone. What's going on? All that experience shows in your technique, man. It's a joy to watch that muscle memory brought. Thank you. Yeah, it has turned into muscle memory, to be honest with you. I mean, I've done the blindfold thing to test myself. I've done to this. I've done to that. It's the same thing what I used to do. It's funny because I was thinking about that the other day. Because my friend Fresh Cup of Joel did a blindfold stream where he blindfolded himself to make pots, and it was really fun to watch. And it brought me back all the way to when I was in a band, and they kind of had me, like I was a lead guitarist, and they kind of had me as like the ending and the beginning guy, kind of, like come up with those parts in that project. And one day I said, you guys, I want to do something that's strange here. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I want to play our whole set that we're playing with the lights off, completely in the dark. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I want to do the whole, I think we had an hour and a half or something. I was like, I want to do the whole hour and a half completely in the dark. If you need to tune, use your ears, do the whole thing in the dark. And we did. There was clams all over the place, mess ups, and almost a few wipeouts maybe. Couldn't really see. So. At least there was for me. But at the end, everybody's like, I see what you're doing there. So yeah, you need to be prepared for anything that happens on stage without any eyeballs showing you. So that was a really good exercise for music, and I think it holds true for pottery as well. So as long as you got to be careful. This wheel spins very fast. You can get your hand caught in things, but I would say learning how to become using muscle memory, will show through in the dark or blindfold. But good luck to you, Will Reed. Thank you again. The zone. Get in the zone. Shuriken Zone. Gail, I missed a notification. There's a lot going on in my neighborhood. Well, is it all good? It's all good? Cool. Yeah, no worries about the notification. Dr. Hanson. I don't know what I said that's funny. Funny how, huh? I'm a clown. Doc Watson always played in the dark. Yeah. It's Stevie Winwood, Ray Charles. It's just one of those kind of I don't know. It's one of those things that really tests your what's going on. You know, if you're able to handle everything. Um, as long as it's a safe situation for you to try it, like I said. I do it all the time. I mean, at halftime I'm reading chat, I'm looking over this and that, so I'm not really looking at the pot per se. You throw a shotgun in the dark. Nice. For the same reason. Use the sound of the blast blade hitting the target to judge the next distance, and so on. Excellent practice. Nice. Well, there you go. I mean, that's it. And it shows true. I mean, you can even look like, this is kind of cliche, but look back at Michael Jordan in the 90s, where he was at the free throw line and he went like this and threw the ball at the free throw. And that was from years and years and years of practicing that he had the confidence to do it. I mean, he was kind of showing off, but at the same time, made the point. I do this enough, you know? It's a different vibe, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with the band situation, it brought us all together more. It made us listen to each other and what everybody was doing. Even if they were flubbing because they couldn't tell what fret they were on or any of that stuff. Which would be kind of fun to do. Should test myself on here. Blindfold myself and practice guitar. Wouldn't be able to read your comments, but but like these are things I've made. I don't even know how many thousands of these saucers I've made. I'd like to know, but for anybody starting, well, write down every pot you make that you successfully throw. Just make a check. Just like make a mark on a piece of paper or something. That way you know how many pots you've thrown when you're 30 something, whatever years into it. If you make it that far, which I hope you do. And I wish you the best of luck, Will Reed, on your pottery experience and your journey. And thanks for the 40 likes, guys. Appreciate that. It's nice of you. Jasmine, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Harry King, how's your day been? It's been doing good. I've been doing well. Thank you. How was your day? Thank you for tuning in. I hope your day is well. Well and good. I get them confused because I'm a dumbass American. I'm a public school idiot. But I can make a pot. You want a pot? That's a great idea. Is it still morning where you're or something? No, it's just past noon. A lot of stuff that happens in the morning. It would be nice if I just live stream mornings, because a lot of stuff that I do in the mornings. I like this shuriken zone. I like this. I like this guy. Flip. That's a 360. Let's do a backflip. So each one of these has my name and a number, which coincides with the pot, with the poundage of wet clay. So if I have a 4-pound pot, as long as it's a full in shape, which means same height and same width, then this will fit the number 4 or 4-pound pot. So that's why I stamp a 4 on these. It's like 4 where you are? It's like half 4. Half 4? Does that mean 2? Beautiful work. Thank you, Dr. Amy Adams. What is your doctorate? There. Flying through these guys. This is good. Shall we time one? You guys want to time one? Let me know in the comments if you want to time one, and get out your stopwatches. I got to throw them to the best of my ability. They can't be messed up, but let's do a timing. It's half 4 here. You meant 419. Okay, cool. You're so good at this, buddy. Oh, well. I don't know if anybody wants the time. Nobody said yeah, or said they have a stopwatch. So. Figured you might want it. I need a sip of water. I have to stay hydrated. Because, what was it? Dr. Annie Adams said I looked like I was dehydrated. Yeah. Chug, 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 chug. Yago, said hi. What is this said hi thing? Is that an emoji that just like converts it to saying said hi now? This is new to see. All right. Well, if you guys don't want to time one, we don't have to. All right. You can just watch time by go together. With the thumbs up. So, all right. I'm going to go whether you're timing me or not. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Done. Not sure what it was because I don't know if any of you guys are timing it. timed it. Nobody did. Usually Gail times it. And I don't want to ask Joel to time it because I'm sure he's working. Poor guy coming in here. You counted 20,000. 3 seconds. 20 sounds about right. I remember one day we did this and I did it in 12.5. So you'll time the next one? Okay, we could do that. You let me know when you're ready. Experience, what'd you write? Jimmy Brown? Experience makes it look so easy, but we know different. The trick about pottery is it is easy after you do thousands of them. All right. Let's do it again. No, Jasmine says, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This one's taking a little longer. I can feel it. I gotta talk to myself. You can do this. Hold steady. You can do this. Done. So now I have to wait for the delay for you guys. See what it actually says. And I have to inspect everything. Because there's a bit of a trick to making these. "22.25 seconds. Sounds about right. That sounds about right. So the trick to making these actually is I have to make these with a slight incline down to the middle toward 3/4 of the way in. And the reason for that is when it compresses, the bottom can sometimes pop up. So they need to be down, and then it'll pop back up and it'll even out. So it's a very distinctive, exacting amount that it has to do that, which took a very long time to figure out that exact amount. A lot of trial and error. 22.23. Wow, yeah, we're right there. Considerably longer. That one. It did feel like it was a bit longer. And I know why, because I had to compress that clay a little more. You want to do it again? I'll do it again. And welcome to the 65 people that are watching. Thank you all for the 48 likes. I'm just doing my job, but I'm having fun with it today a little bit. We're timing to throw. I'd still be trying to keep it in the middle. And that's what happens. I mean, that's a trick that people, when you're trying to center a pot, when you get to the point and the outside is all wobbly, you have to keep in mind the center of that clay is already centered. It's just the outside that's all not centered. So once you get that into your head, you're like, oh, okay. So I just need to work on this end part, and then the clay in the center is centered. Unless your piece of clay is over here and you're... All right, let's do it again if you're ready. On go, and then I'll say stop. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And to reach over for water. That'll make it just a little bit longer. Actually grab it on the other hand. I think this is longer than 22. And I wiped the edge, which I didn't need to do because I'm OCD and it needs to be clean. Oh, I forgot to say done. I'm gonna beat your score. I don't really care. I just think it's fun to know. I think it's an average of like 25 seconds for this size. If I'm flying through them. And a good way to check if I'm doing this correctly is I take them like this and they go like that. As you can see, they both match up together. 28. That sounds about right. I felt like that one took a little bit longer. It's not bad when I sell each one of these for $100 each, right? I'm kidding. Welcome to New England sarcasm. All right, the heck with timing. Let's see how slow I can go with one. I'll do this all in slow motion. I'm making a saucer as slow as I can. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and smash that like button. How's that? Just keeping everything the same size as something on its own without machines. Yeah, it's just, well, I mean, I kind of attribute it, like, if you look at it like as a mechanic, you know, like mechanics can look and say, that's a 10 millimeter bolt or whatever it may be. I can look and say, this is a specific size. Timing is everything, so they say. Oh. Fast and accurate, not slow and steady. Fast and accurate wins the race. This whole lie about slow and steady, making people lazy. Could you do a tutorial on centering and pulling? Sure. You want me to do a long form video on it? I could do a long form video on that. Because there's not much pulling involved with these. I mean, I am pulling, but it's from a different perspective than pulling up walls. Yeah, long form would be awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Basic how-to. I haven't done one of those long form videos. I'm not really like the best teacher, as in being able to verbally put it into, or put what I'm doing into words, I guess I should say. Proves my point right there, right? But I will try. And yeah, I can most certainly do a long form video about the basics of centering and pulling up a wall. A lot of people think it's just going like this, but it's not. There's a ton of things involved they don't really feel. Jasmine, I like the story of the hair and the tortoise like bra in your race. There is no one gonna have a nap in the middle of the race. Like, yeah, exactly. I'll be back. I'm checking your page out and your posts and projects. Nice, Jimmy Brown. Cool, thanks. I was going to time, but the dog groomer was done and wanted to direct her down the driveway. Oh, do your thing, Gil. Do your thing. And how'd it go with the the dog groomer. Sure they did a great job. I do all my own stuff with the puppy. My wife gives the puppy bath usually. I do too, but depending on the situation. She rolls in something with her and I'm not around. She obviously does it. I do it too. I try to cut the nails though. I've screwed up 2 times and oh, I can't handle it. Thank goodness his nails are clear so I can see the quick, but I've hit it twice. And me must have a very pointed quick because my last dog had clear nails and I never hit the quick, and when I did, like, you know, we don't have kids, so it's like I just hurt my kid. And it really sent a messed up feeling into my brain. Obviously, into his nail. Oh, I hate that. You know, good on the groomers being able to do that, and half of them, I've seen people that do it. The good ones care. Some of them don't. Bella's beautiful. That's a great name. I have a friend that used to have a dog named Bella, and she was an angel. So it's a great name. Have I asked you before, Gail, what kind of dog you have? Yeah, I think I have, and I think when my dog popped up and I picked him up and we were talking about it, I'm pretty sure. But it wasn't a Carolina Coonhound, was it? That was somebody else. There's so many of you subscribers and people that I talk to all the time. Joy says, ouch. Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, like even thinking about it. Like, dude, I'm so sorry. Miss myself, can't do it anymore. Yeah. Tamara, hello. Hello to you, Tamara. Thank you for tuning in. Making saucers to go under my flower pots. That is the job of the day, and I'm flying through it here, which is good, because I got a ton of other stuff I have to do. Mandy, how are you? Hope you're doing well. How are you? Bad. I'm really glad all these people have changed the name, the spelling of that, how I spelt it from Joel. I used to spell it B-O-D-Y, like body. What's up, body? But you've adapted it too. But hope you're doing well, Mandy. Always a pleasure to see you. Well, Reed, also great. A great video would be camera looking down, showing you how you make the drainage holes. You slightly lift up and pull out. I'm struggling with that a lot. Oh, so you're trying to do flower pots. I mean, going down is basically, I'm literally going down to the wheel head. I'm lifting up, like, I don't know, 3/8, depending on the size of the pot. So take 3/8 and then pulling out evenly. So, and you could just do that by grabbing and pulling. That's why they really, it's pulling, so. Tamara, Bell Pottery, hello. You already said hello. Hello to you. And 61 likes, guys, it says on my thing. That's really nice here. Nice of all of you today. It's Friday. Friday for normal people that work. They're getting out. My job's 7 days a week. This one, it'll be fine, but it's right there on the cusp. It needs to be down just a little bit. It's gonna be fine. pretty sore still. My plantar fasciitis is kicking my behind from these walks. Oh, goodness, yeah. Well, is it, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I think there was a doctor in here. Is it smart to do walks while you have plantar fasciitis? I don't know. Not that I'm calling you dumb. It's just an honest question in case I ever have it. Because I still will make pots and stand on my feet. It's a good became because it means putting in the work. But ouch, yeah. Yeah, sounds it. That suck. There's nothing, it's very strange, especially with pottery. Like, if you tear a muscle, like some of the strangest muscles you would think of are massively painful while making pottery. Let's just say that. Like if your chest muscle, like we push, so our chest muscles are used, especially the interior part. I forget the freaking name of it, but if that gets torn in any way, that's a pain. But cuts are the interesting one. I had one earlier, but it stopped bleeding. Because your hands get so dry no matter how much lotion you use, especially if you're making every day. So your hands are going to open up and crack. If they crack too much, especially on the cuticles or the creases, then sometimes I just literally take super glue. I don't even know if they make new skin anymore. New skin used to work great. I'm not the one to answer that, but I believe you. If you have the right shoes, it should be okay. Okay. So yeah, I was just wondering just in case I ever ended up with that. I didn't want to have to Google it. I want to have in the back of my head that Mandy on the internet said, no, you're good to go. Just walk through it. Suck it up. Better to have the hands crack than the pots. Yep. No, it hurts. There's one little cut, because that's the thing about pottery. Our hands, potter's hands are very smooth because there's grit in here. There could be grog or sand, and it's kind of like it's a spinning sanding block. So it exfoliates your hands down to, like, for me, grabbing like hot items, like a hot plate or dish, I'm like, oh, really quickly and easily, because everything gets ripped off, except for my, the tops of my fingers, because I play guitar. Those calluses are probably not going to be able to be ripped off. They're older than time itself. My time itself, anyway. I came out calluses first. Are the cracks due to your hands constantly being too wet, or they're more vulnerable when wet? Yeah, I mean, actually, it does. I mean, having them be too wet dries out your hands as well, but the clay itself dries out your hands. So, as you can see, look at my wrist. So, like, this clay here was this wet consistency before. Let's do a test right now. I'll show you if you stay on for a few minutes. So, I'm going to put this clay right here, right? You see how wet that is? We're going to come back and look at that in a few minutes. And it's funny because when I get poison ivy, I use clay. So it dries out the ivy really quickly. And one of the main ingredients in calamine lotion is bentonite clay. So I got plenty of it. I need to make pottery with my feet. That's one thing. Somebody asked me to do that a long time ago. When I first started live streaming, that was one of the first, I dare you, please do it. I think it was literally my first live stream, back in March of last year. please, I dare you. First, they dared me to do it blindfolded. Then they asked me to do it blindfolded, but my hands tied or something ridiculous. But one of them was to try it with your feet, and I was like, no, I'm sure there's another place on the internet for that crap. I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure that would have to be a paid subscription service. How interesting would it be to try, though? Pretty weird. Make a cube with your feet blindfolded. Exactly. Oh, God. Makes me feel itchy thinking of clay crusting over. Yeah. It's the crust. There we go. Hashtag crust. But don't like it wouldn't. It's not itchy, but I guess if you have hair on like your arms, like I do, like it will rip some of the hair off with the dreads. You must trust the crust, man. See, I knew there was gonna be a crust comment. Enter Joel. You taught me that. Yes, Mandy taught us. Apparently, Mandy's the one. Is Mandy the one that brought this trusting the crust? We crust and Joel. Ugh. I don't trust crust as much as I don't trust a fart. But clay over poison ivy, it's already. See how dry it already is? Just the middle is wet. The outsides are dry. It's not as bad as concrete. So if you've ever mixed concrete and had it on your hands, like that stuff just destroys your hands. And different clays have different things. So if the clay has a lot of talc in it, it really will dry out your hands quickly. If you use very hot water while you're throwing, your hands will prune up very quickly. If you use cold water, your hands do not prune as quickly, is what I've found anyway. At least the water that I have here at this house. It was between Mandy and live stream. Was it? Okay. I mean, I do remember it happening. I didn't remember. Oh, see this one. This is what I'm talking about. It needs to go down a little bit. Because in the center will pop up. Now we're good. You can restamp. You're all good. Joyce, a friend brought a huge balloon to my campsite with a banner that said, "Pick it, you'll fly." You should hang on to that friend, Joyce. My father-in-law was sick and in the hospital one time, rest of his soul, and he was sick and he was coming to, and he looked up and I had bought him a balloon that said, "It's a girl." He just looked at me and was like, "What the fuck?" Miss him dearly. Grish, India. Hello to you. I have no idea what you wrote. Hopefully it's something decent, but welcome to you. You ever put milk myself in your clay? No, I have not. What would that do? I put vinegar in the clay to make it a little more plastic feeling. Joyce, yep. Yeah, you gotta hang on to that one. I love that kind of dry humor stuff. My uncle, he once took a picture of himself, had it printed up on a big cardboard, and he stuck it on him, like in a big, right next to him. So a big cardboard cutout, and went to a Halloween party, and people said, "What are you doing? Who are you?" He says, "I'm beside myself." And I still have that. He gave that to me. I thought that was the funniest thing. I asked him, "Could I please have that?" Still think that's one of the funniest Halloween costumes. Just so witty. John Reza. You got this, bro. I know. I got this. You got this too. You've all got this. Actually, I got more than you think. I already finished 32 saucers in an hour. In 2 minutes. There's a few more spots I can fill up. I also need to leave enough bats, which I have, because hopefully I'm making pots with a dear friend of mine tonight. But I do have another 60 bats over there in red. I can use those and make red pots. Pots. That's it. That's what I'm getting at. I fed it. And I also told the deer that I really thought that the way its fecal matter was so small was interesting to me. And we had a long talk about it. And finally we became friends over it. I was kind of insulting at first, but then it all turned around. He's that's the kind of joke right there. I love that. I can't access that. You see how I respond to that with like something to do with fecal matter? Like I just I can't do the witty jokes. Implies a witty comment, and I come back with filth. Am I? Is that what you heard, Mandy? What time is it? 12:51. I'm gonna have to. I'll do a couple more here, but thanks for everybody that's been hanging out. Help me get all these done. all of you that actually, just from watching, made this order for me. You guys like use the telepathy to make it work. That one's gonna live in infamy. Right? How did you befriend a deer? Fuck, that got me, dude. That's a good one. Oh, nothing like having Harlan Williams in the chat, guys. I can't get over that one. Oh. I have no idea, Brian. I don't even know what that is. Can't blame. Yeah, she was cute. Wait, is Bambi a girl? Uh-oh. Actually, I don't even know if I've ever watched Disney's Bambi. I just know of it. I instantly went into Predator and all these crazy movies when I was younger. The Shining was one of the earliest movies I remember. And then I went back to, yeah, like Sword in the Stone and Disney's Robin Hood, The Never-Ending Story, you know. But really, I'm pretty sure we were watching much rougher movies quicker than all those. That's what's wrong with me. Maybe. Danny need a doctor. Kill the green. Huh? I befriend the deer in my backyard. Just time and patience. Yeah, hey, that's a cool thing because we had I had a whole herd of deer in my yard probably 5-6 years ago, and I wish I got it on film, but there was probably like 16 of them laying in my yard, and I walked out really slowly, one step at a time, and by the end of it I was standing in the middle of all of them, and that was a very cool moment. I just kept it cool. I didn't say anything. I just took one very small step at a time. And all of a sudden, I was standing there looking around like, wow, I'm in the middle of all of them. So, yeah. That was a girl from Arkansas, Brian. Yeah. I befriended animals and slowly. Huh, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Can you get some clay? Yeah, there you go. Eat up. Eat it up. How you doing, Stan? Patrick Bateman. Mother? Okay, Mother. Speaking of mothers, I have to go help my mama. I gotta go down and see my mama after this live stream. I'll bring out a box of chocolates. My mama's got a way with words. How'd you do that, Joel? That's pretty weird. You trapped him. You trapped a wolf. Which, by the way, guys, I watched Joel, Fresh Cup of Joel, on the Goods Pottery channel yesterday, which was a great interview. I thought you guys did great. It was really nice to see. Great conversation. And yeah, it was very nice to see everything. And I think, Mandy, were you in there? Did you watch? I was a little upset that Joshua's audio was a little off, but it looked like they had tried and tried and tried, so is what it is. But Joel, you did awesome, man, and I thought the questions, he's so good at questions and more importantly, listening and hearing what you're saying. So it was a very nice interview, so enjoy it, man. Ron Forrest, Ron. No need to pop it, bro. Joel, oh, funny. Yeah, it was pretty punny. That's pretty punny, Joel. That's, maybe we should start calling Joel Punny. Hey, Punny. When you get home from work, Joel, does Carol say, "How was your day, Punny?" Thank you, man. He carried it for sure. He carried it. No, you did. You both did. It was a great interview. And yeah, he's very good at asking questions, and like I said, more important at listening. And then, and some people just ask a question, and they'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah. He's a listener, which is very cool to see. Because what do they say? The smartest person in the conversation is the one listening. Was reminiscent of when we tried to do our first. Oh, I know, man. And I think you brought that up in the stream. It was so. But I mean, we both were so hurt that the stupid app wasn't working that day. I was just. Oh, I remember that day very much so, man. We both were looking forward to it. And we'll do that. We will do that again on both of our channels, hopefully. I love live streaming with you. Have a great time. We always end up joking so much that people on this channel might enjoy it. Oh my goodness, Dr. Annie Adams with a €4. Thank you. You did not have to do that. You don't have to do this every time, Dr. Annie. And you didn't even ask me or answer what's your. I can't even hit like on it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Dr. Annie. What kind of doctor are you, Annie? I know you might have mentioned it last time, but I asked earlier and I didn't know. But thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Annie, get some W's going for Annie. Woohoo, Annie. You did amazing. Joel felt very comfortable, like two friends. Yeah, exactly. It was very comfortable. Back again. Gotta go. Look like I'm working now, laddie. Gotta go to work, laddie. I can't do your accent, sorry. Thank you for your songs and sharing your pottery life. Oh, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate it. And songs, maybe I should finish up with a song here. Or just, because it's actually been fun ending live streams with the guitar, because I actually getting a moment to play the darn thing. So, but thank you again, Dr. Andy. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Maybe next time I'll ask you again what kind of doctor you are. But congratulations on becoming a doctor. That's no easy task. But thank you so much. That's so cool. It's just so crazy when people send super chats or super stickers, which that one is pretty darn cool. It's like, here's a cup of tea. Drink it. All right, I'll drink it. I'll drink water. How about that? Cheers to Dr. Annie Adams. Cheers, cheers. Gail, I watched it. It was very nice. Good concept. Jessica asked great questions, and Joel's answers were honest and informative. I didn't comment because I was just enjoying the conversation. Yeah, I just wrote this is great and just listened because it was. I think that whole format is great. In fact, I would love to do those kind of things, and especially with no chat. I would like to do those with, in video format. And I actually was going to do that with a couple of my artist friends a ways back. But it wasn't going to be potters. It was just going to be people that create. And I got a lot of friends here that I can do it with in person. And people that create things and do things, and whether they're filmmakers, musicians, or whatever it may be. And one day I will be doing that on here, but not in that capacity. It just won't be just potter. So, well, what an awesome thing it was. Joel says, hey, he has a blast. Joshua, I think that's why you're such a great guy. Yeah, he sure is. 100%. And so are you. Yeah. And so, yeah, Mandy writes it. So are you, Joel. What do you mean, great guy? What are you talking about? Rose? Little do you know. No, it felt like you were at ease. And after working on it, getting that live stream going for so long, I'm sure it was a bit like hair racking that's even a word, to finally be able to go. I mean, you guys supposed to start at 5:30 and it went on like 8:30 or something, so like 3 hours of trying to make it work. Yeah, I mean, I love the confidence. Yeah. And don't confuse cockiness with confidence. Right? Well, read, Ben, I bought 2 of your squat pots and put them in front of my clay throwing station. Nice! And say, this is what the end product needs to look like. Great craftsmanship. Well, thank you for that. Well, Reed, where are you? I mean, you don't have to give your name on here, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look back through, because I didn't see a note. Did you leave a note in the order that your handle here on YouTube, so I knew who you were? I see chord. Are you playing? I'll play a little bit, yeah. There is a chord back there. I'll play. Member requested. Because Joyce is a member of the Wolff Pack. I can't play for that long because I got to go help my mom. And she's about half an hour ride away. I was surprised yesterday I remembered a whole Jeff Beck song, which I was glad to be able to remember that. Jetpack actually is probably one of my favorite guitarists of all time, so to be able to remember one of the songs is really fun to be able to do. Howlin', love the music. Gail, I subscribe to Joshua and Joel, and I'm going to start watching their streams. Nice, Gail. Yeah, I think you really should. Man, I just got to reply to this. That was 14 minutes ago. What a jerk I am. What am I missing here? I love the music. Totally Shagale, they're a great time. Yeah. Good son. Yeah, I got to do a couple things. Yes, I recommend Swan City Ceramics as well. Shout out to Swan City Ceramics. They are awesome. I just sent some pots down and we're doing a bit of a trade. Their pots went out today. Yeah, Jam Clay. Shout out to Jam Clay. Pottery team and PD is awesome. what is it? Divorced dad rock sound, Joel, right? What do we got? We got some kind of, funk going on. Ooh, that's a new one. I don't know if I messed around with that. Oh, you know what I should do is break out that one. I was gonna say it's like that Wolff sound. But yeah, the beans things make sense. It's got that little bit of Grateful Dead kind of thing going on. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's so funny. It's definitely got that Grateful Dead. Let me see if I can get a better pickup for it. More of like a, yeah, maybe that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got that Grateful Dead kind of. It like kind of closes up the sound quickly. Bit envelope-y. I mean, that kind of did have it fun. I mean, yeah, it's got that. Like that. I mean, that's what I was trying to do right there, Manny. I was literally trying to do Salt Creek on with a funky. Let's do it again. Right? That's it. I've never converted that into guitar, but that works. Yeah, it was really funny to convert songs that shouldn't be played with an envelope filter. Wow, Clinch Mountain Backstep. Isn't that's pretty much similar? Oh no, that was Salt Creek. No, actually, that was Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Right? Right, it is an envelope filter. I clicked on it. I was like, hey, let's try this one because I haven't messed around with this too much. I mean, I used to back in the day, but it's got a very I guess if I use it lower. I mean, that sound is so strange. It just won't work with regular songs that you would think of. Like, converting it into a different song. Using that sound for a different style that... Like hearing, like, what? Peaches in her... It's not bad. Oh my goodness. Passerby, you caught the end. I know I'm messing around with an envelope filter right now. And I'm trying to do strange songs with an envelope, or different songs with an envelope filter. Welcome to you, Passerby, by the way. It's probably never heard that genre on electric guitar anyway. Bluegrass on electric. I mean, we could do Foggy Mountain Breakdown with a distortion. Ah, that's kind of funny actually. Play Stairway to Heaven backwards. All right. Oh, like full backwards. That would really screw me up there. God, Joe. Stairway to Heaven backwards. I'm getting kicked out of the Guitar Center right now for that. Guitar Center final boss. Everything you hear in Guitar Center. 3-5? Greetings. Here you are again, Reba. You actually subscribed to come back to do this again. And Passerby had to delete the same damn comment. Did you bring him in, Passerby? Freaking jackass. Well, I did the whole, everything you hear in Guitar Center to get kicked out of. Oh my God. Oh yeah, sweet child of mine. Alright guys, this is hilarious. It started with bluegrass on a envelope filter. Then I went in to see if I could get kicked out of Guitar Center. I don't even know what to say. Just like my ears are bleeding, dude. He's just gone. Sheldon. Yeah. Good luck with it. Hope you had enough fiber. Joyce, oh, thanks for that, Ben. Yeah, well, it's kind of just hilarious. I mean, there's tons of other, things you can get kicked out of Guitar Center with, I would imagine. I'd love to go to Guitar Center and just do all those things. Much nicer sound, isn't it? On all of them. Every single one of the songs. Oh, fuck. Oh, what is this one now? Dude, it's hilarious. You got a string, oh, baby. around. I've made a fool of myself. Thank you guys. I gotta go down and help my mama. My mama called. I gotta go help her out. Bet. But thank you guys, and thank you to Dr. Annie Adams for the super sticker for today. Very nice of her. You all are very nice. Joyce, it's always nice to see you. Gail, Fresh Cup of Joel, everybody that's in here. San has become new in here. Weezer. I'd have to wheeze. Is that Weezer? I'm a Weezer. Don't destroy my sweater. Oh. I learned to play piano. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played piano. Huh? Sounds cool. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna forget everybody. Gail, everybody. You're all awesome. What is this? F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. F sharp. There. What's a CH? That's how to play Super Boy. Okay. CH. On the higher notes. I'm playing in the key of H. E, F. There you go. H. I'm out of here. I gotta go. What the hell am I doing? Peace, love, whatever the heck. All right. Papa Wheelie, do an endo. Take care, guys.